I'm here on the castle walking track. I was here about this time last year and this was raging. Just looking for a point to get across without getting my feet wet. Otherwise I'll just take off my shoes and walk across. The weather isn't good today. Yeah, it's 2 days before Christmas and I've got the best opportunity to get out on the trails while I'm down here. As I continue along here, there's a well-worn footpad. You can see the mountain on top and it's a whiteout up there. Yeah, there's some noises in the bushes. I think they're kangaroos getting startled by me. Cicadas are deafening out any other sound coming around, so I don't think they can hear me coming. But they're just out of control this year. Here, it's not even warm and they're making a noise. This is the southern end of the castle. I just checked my maps to see if that was the highest point or close to it, but there's a lower ledge there, so that's sitting about 650 meters, and the cloud, as you can see there, is sitting around 900 meters. I'm going up in the off chance that during the day some of this cloud's going to clear away. I'm now around 440 meters on the western face of the castle there. That's where the clouds are, that's where I'm going. Interesting, water flows here even when there hasn't been excessive rain. This is the base of where it falls, and this is the track here. Sneak through this rock here. Oh, bag's too big. And you're through the other side. Over there. This section here isn't as easy to follow. People have left scratches on the rocks to make sure other people don't get lost. So there are possibilities that you could go the wrong way. So just be looking out for all the arrows. This here is called Camp Cave. You climb a little bit from down there to this point, and it's at this point you cross over this gully that sometimes has flowing water. There are arrows here, so you can find your way across this easily. Lots of protection here if you get caught in a rain shower. I'm getting up towards the saddle of Mount Cole and the castle. Doesn't look good as far as views go. It's steady climbing now on this track. A few switchback. Over here we can see the upper part of the castle. That cloud's hanging around about 700 meters. So not good for my day. I'm now at the fork in a path. This is the way up to the castle, and this is to Mount Cole, Monolith Valley they call it. So this is my first time up this part. There's the interesting rock formations above me. I've come across a lot of quiet crimson rosellas here. They're around but not really making much noise. We've come up to a crossroads here. So these are all our different ways. Right now I'm along the Monolith Valley track. I find myself at Budawang Cave. There's a cliff above us, the rock, and this is a cave. It's very open, and I wouldn't be hanging out here in howling southerly but at least there's a water supply. Through that gap there. I just come into this amazing little gully here. I believe I'm supposed to follow this creek uphill somehow. This is my way through this little creek here. It's going underneath this cavern here, and I've got to go up this way. Let's see how the creek is going in the gap there. This is where the creek flows, down here and through this gap here. Now that's a better place to protect yourself from the rains. This is a little warning that they give. Pity it's cloudy out there, but this is very interesting up there. All the monoliths I'm running through. The track is very overgrown, and so some places you've got to brush away the plants growing over. It's quite interesting in here. The plants, how thick it is, it all adds to the effect. Really nice. But sort of put off that these views could be a lot better if it was a blue sky day. I just turned it off just then. I've got to scramble up these chains. They're not hard, but they're there to help you. Just when I decided I might pull the pin on it because of all this cloud, the weather is decided to stop playing a joke on me. I find myself in this part of the valley. It's impressive. This is really nice. See, I've got a bit of blue sky there to the west. Amazing stuff here. Wow, this is interesting. Come to the fork in the track of Monolith Valley, and just going to stop here and see what I reckon I'm going to do. But it's beautiful down here. At the moment I've just started my circuit, but the hike continues all along this creek here. It's really lush, and I would imagine the water is super clean to drink. Wow, look at this. The creek goes underneath this overhang. Here's some of the monoliths. What the hell is this? Yeah, we go through there. Or do we? It's the $1 million question. Oh, I lost my foot. Yes, this is the way. Almost muddy foot. And this is where you come out, no longer in the creek. Wow, look at that. I just came past the watershed of that creek and funneling through this part of the valley. It's amazing. Just views everywhere, even when you're in the bottom of the valleys. I've hit a lookout point here just beside the track. Looks like it's clearing up, but if it's not, it's the southern edge that's getting all the clouds, and given I'm more on the northern edge, I've got more open skies. This is the whole valley. I'm going along here on the side of rocks, and then sometimes you can't really tell what the path is, and this is how you can. The white of the rock, that's where people have been walking over, so it can tell you where the track is. So that's how I'm guiding myself. Another interesting little gully that I have to negotiate. Yeah. Slippery. This is another one of those caves. The interesting thing with this one is you can collect some water. This time especially true. There's about 4 of these around here that I'm going to pass under. This is another camping cave, so it's protected from the mostly pending southeasterly winds. This would be an awesome cave to be sheltered on a rainy night. This is another campsite here, facing a little bit more towards the south. This circuit hasn't been that exciting. Basically, these sides have just cliffs around the base of Mount Cole and overhang caves. So if you like caves, awesome. If you don't like me, then whatever. Oh, that rock's ready to come out. Oh, look at all those overhangs there. I like geology though. Right now I've come around the corner and I've got a 100-meter climb to get somewhere near there. Up there. So this area is pretty confusing here. Supposedly you've got to go along the crevice down there. My GPS wasn't lining up and it sent me across there. But yeah, there's a footpad there and you've got to get around this rock here, take off your backpack, you won't get through, and then this is the last ascent there, I'd say. This last section of the circuit is a dog's breakfast. It's so thick here. There's fallen trees that I have to dodge. Really thick growth in the vegetation that I have to push away. So looking forward to getting back to the start of the track, wherever it might be. Top it all off, it's quite narrow sometimes between rocks. I just come up this narrow gully and I'm here near Mount Owen turnoff. It's just started raining on me. There's a few cans to guide me. There's been some thunder around and a few spots on top of me. I'm going to have my lunch very soon when I can find a good view up here. I really can't see a track across here. Every now and then I come across a cairn, but yeah, it's really hard to follow. Where's this cairn trying to send you? Through here maybe? Who knows? Right now I've got to descend into Monolith Valley. I came down that bit there. I saw some cairns across here. There's some up there too. Don't follow those cairns because the only way down is through that gully there. So that's where I'm going, and somewhere down the bottom in that corner there, turn right and I'll be back on the track again. So I've had troubles finding my way down from way up there. I found a shortcut. Maybe that is the right way, I don't know, but yeah, I'm down here in the creek now. Got my last little bit to negotiate before I get into the lowest point. It's amazing in here. Man, this last section of the circuit has been a bitch. I got stuck in the canyon at Oaky Creek and just trying to find my way backtracking across. I believe the circuit finishes downhill somewhere there, so it's quite steep just to finish it off, to top it all off. Bloody can't wait to get back on the circuit. Unbelievable. Pain in the arse. Still not there. Still bloody steep. Yeah, I think this is it. All I can say is fuck you, circuit to Mount Owen. There we go, there's a shitty sign, Mount Owen Ascent, up there. And I held off videoing here in the morning because this was all cloudy, but look at it now. Not so overawed by it all because I've been battling that last bit of the circuit, so I want easy hiking right now. And here's the view in the afternoon. Just in need a bit of a water supply. This is my little space where I've got my... Right, I'm back at this point. Finally I get my view. The castle is now visible. Where I came from to there. Where I was possibly willing to walk to. Maybe over there. Yeah, I'm glad it's over. That was a shit fight through there. On my way down. Parabaho, carajo. I'm back at the creek. The cicadas are just out of control. This is bullshit, the noise they're making.